Welcome to my channel, everyone. If you're new here, I'm your host, and today we're diving deep into one of the most disturbing and twisted true crime stories in recent memory, the case of Lori Vallow and Chad Daybell. What began as a seemingly ordinary family life turned into a horrifying journey of obsession, murder, and the disappearance of two innocent children. Lori Vallow married businessman Charles Vallow in 2006. Friends described their marriage as happy. But this wasn't Lori's first marriage. She had been married 4 times and had 2 children, a son and a daughter named Tylee. Her older son lived elsewhere, while Lori lived with Charles and their daughter Tylee, who was around 4 at the time. In 2014, they adopted Joshua J.J. Vallow, the grandson of Charles's sister. JJ had autism, but Lori was said to be a devoted mother. To many, she was the perfect wife and mom. But in 2017, things began to change. Lori became cold toward her children and constantly fought with Charles. She started reading books by Chad Daybell, a writer obsessed with the end of the world and spiritual warfare. Lori soon became obsessed with Chad, consuming his books and podcasts daily. She believed his messages, spoke of demons and dark spirits, and insisted the end of the world was near. In 2018, she met Chad in person, and they began working on religious-themed podcasts together. Lori became more extreme. She told friends she was a goddess preparing for the apocalypse. She claimed some people, including her own children, were possessed by dark spirits. Charles was alarmed. In 2019, he told police Lori had threatened his life and believed he was no longer her real husband. He filed for divorce and warned the court that Lori was dangerous. That summer, Charles went to Lori's Arizona home to pick up JJ. Lori's brother, Alex Cox, was there. A confrontation broke out. Alex shot Charles and claimed it was self-defense. Lori and Tylee confirmed his story. Alex wasn't arrested. After Charles's death, Lori moved into his house with the kids and continued seeing Chad. She started saying JJ and Tylee were possessed. In September 2019, Lori, Alex, JJ, and Tylee took a trip to Yellowstone. When they returned, Tylee was gone. Lori never reported her missing. Weeks later, JJ vanished too. In October 2019, Chad's wife Tammy died in her sleep. Chad refused an autopsy. Her death was listed as natural. 2 weeks later, Lori and Chad got married in Hawaii. JJ and Tylee were still missing. JJ's grandmother reported him missing. Lori told police he was in Arizona. That was a lie. When police asked about Tylee, Lori gave vague answers. Lori and Chad returned to Hawaii while the investigation intensified. Tammy's body was exhumed for a belated autopsy. In December 2019, Alex Cox, Lori's brother and Charles's killer, was found dead. Cause of death: natural causes. But suspicions grew. Authorities demanded Lori prove her children were alive. She refused. In February 2020, she was arrested in Hawaii. In June 2020, the FBI searched Chad's property. They discovered the remains of JJ and Tylee buried in shallow graves. Chad was arrested. In 2021, Chad and Lori were charged with the murders of JJ and Tylee. Chad was also charged with killing Tammy. He pleaded not guilty. Lori was declared mentally unfit, but later stood trial. In May 2023, she was found guilty of murdering her children, conspiracy in Charles's death, and theft. Her sentence is still pending. Chad's trial is ongoing, and he may face the death penalty. His children claim he's innocent and that Lori and Alex manipulated him. A mother, a doomsday cult, 2 missing children, a trail of bodies. This is one of the darkest modern true crime stories. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Was Chad a victim of manipulation, or was he a willing accomplice? And don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories just like this.